Hi everyone, welcome to Makeup Artistry by Erin. So I just want to go ahead and start by saying I do have my face prepped with moisturizer, primer, and all that good stuff. So as you can see right here, my eyebrows are already done. I did go ahead and fill those in. But I am going to put a primer on my lid, and the primer that I am using is my soft ochre paint pot. So I'm using that with a brush and getting that all spread in, but what I usually do is, as you can see, take my finger and spread that all in evenly over my entire eyelid from lash line up into the brow. Gonna go ahead and get that all in. I use my third finger just because it tends to be the lightest finger and you don't want to disturb the skin or be too rough. It's me showing the soft ochre paint pot. And go ahead and pardon me because I don't show all the products that I use. This is my Christian Dior, and I need to look up the exact name of the product, but it's kind of like a cream slash powder. It is a tannish silvery gray. What an odd way to describe it. Like I said, cream slash powder. If you dig into it, it will crumble. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on my entire lid. And I'm just putting it on the lid. I don't want it higher than my crease. I just want it from my lashes into the area of my crease. So I'm going to go ahead and pack that in. And I am using a cream shadow brush from Sephora. So I'm just getting that all over. Picking up as much product as I want until I get to the coverage that I want. And again, this is kind of on the, it's more on the grayish side, but it does have some, when you look at the pan, it does look like it could be a very light tan, but when it comes off on the lid, it definitely comes off more, you see more silver. Go ahead and get that spread. Of course, I'm going to do the second eye. Pull it taut. I want to make sure to get every nook, cranny, and crevice. Make sure to get this color in everything. So you can watch me spread it over the other eye. I'll take this time just to mention I am still learning editing. I might be waiting for a little bit until I can get some better software, but this video was already done, so I thought I should take the time and finish it. This color actually goes on very smoothly. It goes on very sheer, so you do have to build it up, but it is a very, very pretty product. It does come in a couple different colors. Comes in a dark blue, comes in a purple, comes in this color, comes in a white. But they're really, really nice products to give you not such a glittery look. It's a good way to pull off a glitter or a shimmer during the day without being overly dramatic and looking like something that should be worn for New Year's. So this is a good way to wear a shimmery eye. So now that I have that product on both eyes, just making sure that it's even, putting it up. I'm going to use my Naked palette. This is the first Naked. Now, here's the funny thing. I'm telling you I'm going to use two different colors. And I lie. I only use the second to last color, the color that is closest to black. So sorry about that. That is me being a blonde moment. So yes, I actually only use one color. I pick up a brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this color in the crease. So I'm taking a small smudger brush, and as you can see, I'm going and defining my crease area. And I'm placing that color directly into my crease. And I'm going all the way from inside to outside. Yes, this does look like a harsh line. It will be smudged out and blended out. I don't want it to be a hard cut crease. It'll be more like a very soft blended crease. So I'm just doing the other eye, trying to make it as symmetrical as possible, which is really hard to do, but you just have to roll with the punches. Opening the eye so that way I can see the placement. When you open the eye, you can see exactly where the placement is in your crease, so that's what I'm doing here. Now, anytime that I'm looking over to my left or right, that's me just picking up whatever product. Now, obviously, I'm not able to find the product that I need. So this is a Make Up Forever brush, and it is a neat brush. As you can see, I'm showing you the number, and it is kind of like a straight edged brush. Really, really great for this cut crease idea because it's slanted. At one end is a point, which is what I'm using in the crease, and I'm using the flat side that has the angle, and I'm using that above the crease. So therefore, when I blend this color, I'm blending the darker color up away from my lid, and I'm blending it up towards my brow, which is exactly what I want to do, since I want to do a blended crease. So I'm going to take my time to just really blend that out, and I'm going to blend it out to my desire. You can stop whenever you want. If you want this to be a little bit darker, then you can stop a little bit earlier, but if you really want this to be blended, then you can keep on going. As you can see, once it's blended, it does give a little definition again back into your crease area, so you can actually tell where there is a crease. It does also give the appearance that the lid is bigger than what it really is. So I'm just blending away. I did pick up a little bit extra color just to make it as dark as I want to. So start with less. Less is more. So now I'm just kind of blending in a little bit. I don't want there to be any harsh lines. Picking up a little bit more of that color, and now I'm moving on to the other eye. Gonna go ahead and blend out that crease again. And I should have made this video a little easier and had one eye done and just done one eye, but I didn't think about that. I figured I'd do a whole get ready with me type deal and do both eyes and everything, not realizing how long this video actually is. Once again, I'm new to this and I'm learning. So now you can see I did go ahead and cut that out, and I blended it out. You can see both eyes are even. As you can see, the part on my lid is lighter than the actual part that's above my crease. Well, now, the product that I just showed you is Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Adhesive. I apologize, my face is a little low. This is, again, me learning how to make sure that I'm in the space of the camera. I'm spreading this only on my lid. Once again, I am not putting this above my crease. I want this only on my lid because I am going to be putting a glitter on top of this, adding some shine, and I don't want that to be above my lid. I only want that to be on the lid space. And I know I just repeated myself like 4 times with the same sentence. So I'm just making sure to get that product all over so that way when I put that glitter on, it does stick. It does have a sticky base. So therefore, when I put that glitter on, I'm not going to get that fallout. It's not going to fall into my face all day. It's going to allow that product to really stay where I want it to be. Another thing that I did do, as you can see, is I did go ahead and put my liner on already. So now I am taking a MAC flat brush, and I am actually just packing on that glitter onto my lid space. I'm trying to avoid anywhere that has my liner, and I am avoiding my crease, which on this eye I did kind of mess up and I went above that crease, but I'll show you how to fix that later. So I'm just going to go ahead and pack on that glitter. The glitter I am using is a glitter from Makeup Forever. I've had it forever. No, I'm lying to you. It's actually a MAC Reflex Blue glitter. That is the one I'm using. Again, it's a MAC Reflex Blue. Translucent blue. Translucent blue. That doesn't sound right. So I'm just adding that on both eyes, making sure, of course, the glitter is on both eyes. And I'm doing it very faintly. Since I'm kind of wearing this look during the day, I don't want it to be overly dramatic. Nothing nighttime-ish or anything. I want to be able to pull this off during the day. So you can see on this second eye, on my left eye, which is my right eye facing you guys. But my actual left eye is the eye that I didn't mess up and I didn't go above the crease. So now you can see me where I messed up when I put glitter above the crease. I'm just taking a blending brush and I blended out the crease to get rid of the glitter. And it'll just fall off real easy because there was no glitter adhesive at that point. So now the glitter is only on my lid and not anywhere in my crease. So I'm just adding a little bit more glitter. I want to make sure that if there are any patches that are missing it, they do get added and filled in. Again, just checking my placement, that I'm in the camera, opening up my lid, making sure not to get any on my liner, re-blending out my crease, making sure my crease is the way I want it. Coming back in. Now you can see that the eyes are done. I'm going to go ahead and put my MAC Prep and Prime highlighter pen, and I'm using this under the eye, on top of the nose, and you can see I've already done my foundation. On my forehead I'm using this highlighter pen, and I'm going to be using it on my upper lip and my chin. So those are all the places that I'm going to be highlighting. Going to take my Beauty Blender sponge and just blend everything in. I don't really go too far past my eye when it comes to the highlighter. I just want it to stop at the eye. I think it's a little bit more flattering that way, rather than having highlighter go all the way into my hairline. I don't think that looks too natural. Not that this is what you would call a natural look, but just saying. So just blending everything in with my damp Beauty Blender sponge. Sponge does tend to work a little bit better when it is damp. This is a great sponge. I really, really love this product. Definitely one of the best investments. Really, really great for foundation and doing any contour and highlighting, as you can see. So now that I have that all blended in, I'm going to go ahead and take a cream highlight and just blend that down the center of my nose. So that way I can highlight the top of my nose. I'm going to go ahead and take a powder, and this is my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in medium light. Just putting this all over the skin to set my foundation and set everything. Make sure that nothing moves out of place. This is my NARS Ita brush. And that was the... Oh, I'm sorry. It was not a MAC Skin Mineralize. I'm sorry about that. I used my NARS translucent powder to set my whole face. I apologize about that. This is what happens when you record a video weeks in advance and then try and do a voiceover later. So it was a translucent powder that I used all over. Now I'm using a MAC bronzer from the Temperature Rising collection. And that is what I'm using to contour my face. And I know that for a fact because the only collection that MAC came out with the brown casing is Temperature Rising. So I am 100% sure that I actually am using the right product at this time. So just using that bronzer to go ahead and contour. Taking my Sigma brush and just contouring the side of my nose. Give it a little bit of definition. Not too much, just a little. And when you contour, you want to contour anywhere that you want to recede. So I did that in the hollows of my cheeks, my forehead, the side of my nose, and underneath my chin. Now I'm using the Riri Hearts collection in Diamonds. It's a cream highlight, and I'm putting that on the top of my nose as a highlighter. So that, as you can see, makes the contour a little bit stronger on my nose now that I've added that highlight. And all the products that I do use are going to be listed below because I am completely not thinking and did not show you guys all the products that I used. But what I'm doing right now is I'm just highlighting the areas that I want to come forward. So the middle of my forehead, the bottom of my chin, the top of my lip, and also the top of my cheekbones. Those are all the places that I am highlighting as of right now. Now, for the finale, I'm going to go ahead and use a red lip pencil. Since this look comes off to be more of a silverish gray toned eye look, why not be befitting and do a red lip? So I'm using a red lip liner from MAC. It's from the Long Wearing collection. Again, I'll give you the exact color in the details below. And the lipstick that I'm going to use, there it is. It's called Kiss Me Quick. What a great name. Here's the lipstick I'm using. It's from the Hey Sailor collection from MAC. That was a couple years ago. And the name of this lipstick is called Red Racer. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on the entire lip. And it's a nice true red. It's a little bit more on the warmer side than the cooler side. But I figured, what a great red lip to go along with this look. Now, I did not add lashes or anything with this look.